Welcome to the final part of the painting where I challenged myself to do the most detailed painting that I've ever done. This painting took me a lot longer than I thought it would, and every time I thought I was close to being done, I kind of found another layer or another area that I wanted to do. And when I did an area that was a lot more detailed than some of the other ones, I found I was realized that I had to do that around the whole painting. So this painting could have gone on forever, and I could have just kept doing layers of detail on top of it. So I'm finally wrapping it up, and I'm going to do a lot more of paintings with this kind of detail. This was a lot of fun, and I'm really happy how it ended up. So here's just the final part where I'm putting in these final details to bring it together. This was a fun painting for me because it did challenge me to take a lot longer to do and to finish than other paintings. I sometimes like doing these ones that take over 100 hours because it does challenge myself to try new things. It also gave me a cool idea for upcoming paintings that I want to try. I want to do one like this where it's extremely detailed, but I want to start adding some larger details on top of it. So not in this, like in this one where I just did little details in the open spaces, but once it looks almost done, I want to paint over a large shape in white, and with whatever colors that go with it, I want to do another big element on top of it and do a few of those, just so it almost looks like a few paintings on top of a larger, more detailed painting. So that'll be fun to do. I want to try that soon. So that's probably going to be in an upcoming video. As I'm finishing this one and just looking at it, I really do like the colors and the amount of detail. I really like that with this painting, because I wanted it to be so detailed, I had to choose different shades of different colors within it. This has been a really fun painting to do, but sometimes near the end of my paintings, especially the ones that take a lot of time, I'm excited to move on to the next one. So this one was a lot of fun, and looking at it, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'm really happy with the amount of detail that I was able to put into it, and the way that the colors blend and how they look together. But I'm ready to move on for sure. I found even editing these videos, I kind of ran out of things to say, and I'm sure if you're watching it as well, seeing the last few parts, sometimes it looks like I'm kind of doing the same thing throughout the entire painting, just kind of over and over again. Even though I am making progress and adding a lot more details and intricacy, it's still a little bit tough to tell sometimes, especially if you're watching in real time. And sometimes I'm in more of a mood to create more of an abstract piece where I can just kind of paint over everything and not be as specific with the details. Near the end of paintings like this one, I kind of find it's more just filling in, kind of like a paint by numbers. And sometimes I like that kind of more calculated detail. But especially with the recent oil paintings that I've been doing, I've been enjoying more of the kind of abstract, blending colors, using textures, and doing that kind of painting. So not to say that you can't have super detailed ones with those types of paintings, but I am excited just to be able to fully start a new one and just kind of have some of the ideas that I've been thinking about for my next painting and be able to actually do those. Even though it's felt like I've been doing these final details for the last 20 hours of this painting, I am officially doing the final details of it. So I'm just going through and doing some extra lining and going in with a little bit of white and some of the brighter colors, just to do some of those little textures or extra detail parts that make those areas stand out more. Like I mentioned before, I could do another 50 hours on this painting, but I'm ready to move on, and this is a good step in the right direction of some of these painting challenges where it kind of shows that I can try a bunch of different styles within my style and find ways to make paintings that look different and kind of just push myself to make more, not only fun, but more interesting paintings that I really enjoy doing. So I'm just going in with these last few kind of areas and doing what I do in some of the other ones where I'm just doing, if there's a shape, doing some kind of like geometric patterns around it, just to give some of those areas that don't have as much detail, just more detail to kind of blend in with the level of detail throughout the painting. I really enjoy doing some of these acrylic paintings with Sharpies. I find some of the doodles and lines within the painting, they just come out a little bit sharper. And some of the larger lining areas I'll do with paint, but I just like the kind of smoothness and how crisp it looks with the Sharpie. But these are the final last details that I'm doing, and all that's left is to sign it. So I'm just putting my initials in the corner, and here it is. So yeah, I'm happy with how this one turned out. I like how the light blue pops out with the other colors, and yeah, this was a lot of fun to do. And thank you for watching this part, and thank you for watching any of the other parts as well. And like I've mentioned before, I would love to hear any ideas that you have for challenges or themes or different things that I can try in my next paintings. So thank you for watching, and I'll put this in a time lapse soon.